Guys,
Hey
welcome back to our
YouTube!
channel.
Okay,
YouTube.
welcome back YouTube. So, we're so tired. Oh my god.
I'm like
Presentation 4, last but not least. So, this one is how policy shapes policies in motion, evolution of the criminal justice procedure. Very historic, I guess. Okay. So, how policies shape practice in criminal justice is that the criminal justice policy doesn't appear out of nowhere. Whoa. It usually changes because something pushes it to change, like public opinion shifts, court ruling sets, new limit data exposure to patterns, like major incidents that make old practices impossible to ignore, like, big things that happen where the media is like, we need to cancel that. Like, cancel culture comes in, and then people in the media is like, I don't like that. Like how women had the right to vote, where they were like pushing the president to be like, yo, why do you hate women?
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually the entire Congress decided to vote. Because like originally they were like, yeah, no, women shouldn't vote. But then the media got so mad over the protesters and like the women's rights movement that they were like,
I'm just gonna give.
like, I'm just gonna give this to you. Like I don't even want to do this anymore. Yeah. Like you're so annoying. Like it's just media pressure. Because, like, you think
media
the
has, like, a lot of influence on
even
so
back
many
then,
things,
like,
especially on
newspapers,
the, like, justice system.
Who's that person? Someone mentioned that the strongest was before
Hashtag watch Iron Jawed Angels with my queen Hillary Swank, our Bellingham local.
Someone mentioned how the prosecutors have, like, all the power in the court, but I wonder if the prosecutors don't have as much power as the media has.
The media for sure has so much
I feel
more
like the
power,
media would
but
have more
it's
because they
like
influence the
media
prosecutors.
needs to learn how to control their power.
I mean, the prosecutor probably only has more power because they're the one who makes the decision, but the media influences the prosecutor.
Right. So then
for
it's
their decision.
So,
So
then,
it's media.
So it's media, and then the people who make the media. So it's the people.
Yeah,
it's the people. We the
Society.
people. We the 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 people. Anyways, so
Wow.
sorry.
Okay,
Hashtag. Wait, what was that? It's the Bill of Rights. No, that is we the people.
I
think
the
so.
Constitution or the Declaration of Independence. We the people of the United States of America.
Right.
The United States.
Okay, Thomas Jefferson.
I know. My brother had to recite it for like.
Okay. Anyways, so like a lot of it is literally just experience. It's like you realize something is not good in the system. You realize something in the system needs to be fixed, and that's when like reform comes in. Like it's never like let's do this. It takes time. It takes attention. It takes people talking. So that's why people talk. That's why people in the media talk. Like that's the only reason why they do it, is because they know that it's a way to change things. So a lot of it comes from pressures from advocacy groups. Like there are a lot of advocacy groups, like the ones that are hosting protests and stuff. Not to get political, but the ones that are hosting protests and stuff are the ones that push towards reform like that.
Okay, so the most important question is not only what are the rules, but I feel like the deeper question is why did those rules become necessary in the first place? Because most criminal justice policies have a story behind them. Most, I mean like almost all of them do.
There's always a reason.
Yeah. And someone's rights were violated, a community lost trust, a court found constitutional problem, data revealed unfair outcomes, etc. This is why policy matters, because it is not just paperwork, procedure, or legal language, but criminal justice policy is the system's like memory. And it is how the system records went wrong, what was learned, and what should happen differently next time. One major way criminal justice policy changes is through a court rulings. A single case can become the reason officer courts, attorneys, and agencies across the country change their procedures. Should I name the example? Do you think we need it? I think we don't.
If you skip that example, I can do the example.
Yeah.
I did like 3. So
okay.
You don't need to. So yeah, that was. You want to at least mention what the policy in motion is?
Yeah. So, which, just this part?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, a court ruling becomes a training topic. A training topic becomes a department procedure. Department procedure becomes daily practice on the street. Again, this is literally like telephone. So, it just, goes down the line. You can't have
really
one
like
without
this telephone
the other.
analogy.
Because it's,
it's
very,
perfect.
accurate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I picked out a lot of cases to choose from because I didn't know which ones you guys were interested in.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh my god, is this where Miranda rights came from?
I don't know.
We were wondering.
We were like, who the f*** is Miranda?
Ernesto Miranda. I don't know. I didn't look that part up, but that'd be actually really interesting. So let's do
Okay,
it.
let's hear about it.
So Ernesto Miranda was questioned while she was in custody without being clearly informed of his rights.
So, boy?
Apparently, I
Oh
guess
my
that makes
God.
sense. Ernesto is kind of a guy's name. So he was.
It is.
That's where Miranda rights came from.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Boy, I thought it was
Good
a
for
girl. I was
him.
like, wow, okay. Girl power.
Well, there's more males in the world, so it can't be.
Unfortunately.
So yeah, the Supreme Court held that the statements during his custodial interrogation that can only be used during or used at trial if the person was advised by these rights and knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waived.
I have a question.
them.
Have you guys ever used your Miranda rights for anything? Like anything?
Girl, I've never been arrested. Like,
No, but like just in general, like
what do you
like
mean use
don't
my
talk
Miranda
like
rights?
something very small. It's like
like to win an argument. I know my siblings really like to do the free speech one or the right of free talk or something like that. I said there's a difference between talk and stupidity, but
anyways.
yeah, I don't know if I have. So like today, people when it's like say you have the right to remain silent, it's so familiar. It's people use it a lot like in scripts and everything, but it exists because of Ernesto and his interrogation. It was like a power imbalance. The law enforcement had control. The government had. Well, I don't know if government's the right word. I think
Maybe like the law
was-
enforcement, yeah.
Saying government in control sounds too dystopian.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so.
I mean, I want to be wrong. But, you know.
So the person being questioned, they can be tired, confused, maybe scared. They're unaware of what they confuse. Joshua was, and it's like the Miranda. It shows that they have these rights. It's the process slowed down. It protects the person's ability to make like well-informed choices. And like in general, these cases really show that the court rulings do more than decide like one person's case. It shapes thousands of future police encounters.
Like, isn't that crazy? Like, this one guy's case changed like our entire policing system.
I know.
Like,
But
just
that's like think about it,
it.
because that's like a lot of cases. It's like again like
hoping you
So you have to learn from.
it's
our
like
mistakes.
all
Yeah.
it's like it all ends up with like society because we created this. Like everything we do shaped
Like,
the
without
system.
without this guy, Law and Order would have never happened.
Yeah. There's
the TV show. I've never seen it.
Not the original one. I only like the SVU one. I think the original one is fun. If you're gonna watch it, watch SVU. I've watched all 27 seasons of it within the last 2 years.
I was hoping
Twice.
that the solitary confinement, when they did the psychology presentation, I was hoping they were going to use like Criminal Minds or something.
I know.
on TV.
Anyways, yeah, that's craziness. I can't believe it's not a girl. So
Yeah,
sad.
what?
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Ernesto, what was
Why
it,
would it be?
Arnetta?
I feel like it wouldn't
I
have
heard
been.
Miranda and I was like, ooh, diva.
I feel like it wouldn't have been a right if it was a girl.
Yeah.
That's true.
Do you know if he's like, did he get convicted?
What did he do? They did get money.
He was like,
I
he
didn't
raped
go
and like
into
kidnapped
that.
someone, no?
I don't know. I didn't.
Yeah, I googled him. His like the first thing that showed up.
Ernesto?
Yeah, Ernesto like raped
We
and
have a
kidnapped.
right against him.
Yeah, he
So what were we saying?
He-
about
wait,
it being a
what?
good
he was
thing?
arrested for kidnapping and rape.
Oh.
So he's not that great, but
Okay,
he did.
he's
right
not an
was great.
icon. I take that back.
He had a really good
It's
point
the
there.
right message, wrong message.
Right message, wrong message, literally. Okay, let's move on from Ernesto and his
Yeah.
craziness.
Stupidity.
Literally.
Anyways.
So, major incidents, technology, and transparency. Sometimes policy changes because of a major incident, like Ernesto, that make people look more closely at what actually happened and what should have happened and what needs to change. And these moments reveal a lot of problems in the training, communication, supervision, medical response, documentation, and accountability. And then we're going to skip the example because we already gave one.
Let's just skip the examples because the last one has a really good one.
At the same time, though, body cameras do not solve everything. Like, yes, they do help a lot, but they don't solve the entire.
When did the
puzzle.
cops start like having the like body cam footage on them?
Well, in the 60s is when they started doing audio recordings, and then I think in the 70s, my brother had to do a whole search thing.
Okay, let's address this question after the presentation.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, so I think body cameras do help with accountability and transparency and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But the problem is that they do only record from one angle. Like, get them a 360 ring camera on that thing really quick. And I
You're
trust
just
me.
gonna see their arms though.
Like, get a 360 camera on that really quick. I love my 360 cameras. Don't play. Yeah. So I think... Hold on. Where am I? Yeah. This is why I think policy around body cameras matters just as much as the cameras themselves, because departments have to decide when the cameras be turned on, who reviews the footage, how long it's stored, and when it should be released, and what happens if an officer does not record. I feel like there's a lot of
Or
corruption.
technical issues too. We didn't
Or
cover that part.
technical... Where is that?
Well, I didn't put it in there. I just
Okay,
I just
freaky,
thought of it.
bruh.
I'm like, what if they had a technical issue, whether it's real or fake? Like, what do they do then?
Like, there's just a lot of things that can go wrong when it comes to body cameras, because it's like,
You get shot at and got technical.
it's like, oops, sorry, I forgot to turn my body camera on when I shot this guy. Like, my bad.
I feel like officers do get in trouble though, like if something
They
happens
do.
to their body camera footage, because they take that very seriously.
Hey, everybody makes mistakes.
Your
Yeah,
mistakes
Especially
are
these
out.
cops be making a lot of mistakes. But anyways, I'm gonna talk about wrongful convictions. Policy.
You should probably do the example on this one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna read everything off of
We
this.
need to wrap this up.
So-
Like,
Yeah.
I'm working 10 minutes, guys.
Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay.
Okay, at least if we. Okay, whatever.
Just speak.
Policy also changes when wrongful convictions reveal a pattern. One wrongful conviction may be treated as a rare mistake, but many wrongful convictions force the system to ask what keeps going wrong. And a strong example is Marvin Haynes. Haynes was convicted as a teenager for a murder in 2004 in Minnesota, and he was released after nearly 2 decades in prison, which is crazy but understandable. His conviction relied heavily on eyewitness identification, which I feel like is really strong. Like, eyewitnesses is very strong. And according to Hennepin County Attorney's Office, there was no DNA, no fingerprints, no video connecting to him to the crime, and no recovered murder weapon. So then why did he get arrested? Like, what was the reason?
Like, the eyewitness
Suspicion.
Suspicion and eyewitness.
this is-
and that's
okay,
it.
that's what
That's
I'm saying.
craziness.
Now I take what I said back. Anyways,
It's not... Eyewitness is good if there's other evidence.
yeah, I
But
feel like
when
I
there's
need
no-
physical
Ver-
evidence is like the most strongest one. Anyways,
Yeah.
his case matters because it shows how risky eyewitness identification can be. The Great North Innocence Project reported that one witness later recanted and said he had not gotten a good look at the person's face and felt pressure to make a definite identification, which is
honestly, I
mean,
would
messed
too.
up.
Like, you're in a room with the prosecutor, with the defense
You're gonna feel
lawyer,
pressured.
with like police officers, and they're like, "So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which one do you think did it?"
You're like,
God damn it!
do they still do that? Like,
I think
now?
so.
So
I think it's
so
similar like that, or they
crazy.
do like digital ones too. Like, if the witness is so scared, they'll like show up
Selfie.
a picture.
Yeah.
That's
But it's like
It's very. Yeah.
it's like, what if I would be pressured? I can't even decide where to eat,
just gonna
and you want me to
discuss
decide who's guilty of murder?
Yeah.
Like, come
so
on.
Haynes' case shows that an important Whoa, okay, I'm gonna reshout that. Haynes' case shows an important policy lesson that confidence is not as same as accuracy, and a witness may be sincere, an officer may believe the case, and a prosecutor may feel a certain way, but policy has to protect against the possibility that everyone is honestly wrong. Advocacy groups also play a major role in policy change. Organizations like Innocence Projects, legal reform groups, and sentencing reform organizations often identify patterns that individual courts may miss. They all gather. They all gather data, review cases, challenge weak procedures, blah blah blah. His case shows that this is because wrongful conviction work did not only help one person, but it pointed to larger problems with eyewitness and identification.
Okay, like, we need to wrap this
Yeah,
up. Like,
okay,
you need
so
to
there's
speed
bail
on this.
reform, sentencing review. That's important. So what is
don't-
important?
Oh my god.
Honestly, we're
I think
running
we're
out of time.
good.
Just kidding.
We talked about that in the last
I think
one,
we
bail
did
reform.
cover a lot of stuff about like
The-
bail reform.
Oh shit! Sorry, that was really loud.
Was
My
an
bad.
earthquake.
That was an
Um,
earthquake.
Yeah.
We did
You guys
cover
want to just
most
go to a
parts.
real life example?
You want to do it?
I can do that. Okay, so for the final real life example that I came up, I noticed that something that's more personal is like it's easier to connect with their audience. And there's a lot of cases that I could have chosen from, but I kind of felt like, oh gosh, okay. I feel like McHenry is a better example to use. It's very it's more serious. It's academic, in which I did come up with the example when I was watching a trailer for the Batman movie. But
Because we think you're Batman
yeah,
and Barbie,
and Barbie. We
Well,
agreed.
You live the best of both worlds.
Yeah,
like Hannah Montana.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
You don't know who Hannah Montana is?
Okay,
No.
just
Oh yeah, okay. So, McHenry teaches the criminal justice in this college. So he's listed as the criminal justice faculty lead in the criminal justice adjunct faculty. But his background really fit the topic because he worked in several parts of the justice system, including dispatch, law enforcement, corrections, probation, parole, everything basically. He said something that he worked in pretty much every position.
yeah,
you could think of.
that's why you're Barbie.
You like do anything and everything.
Which-
you find that very
Please give us an
cool.
A.
Give me an A plus.
It was very like excessive on his resume, I feel like, but it was like a really big plot twist. But his connection, not his connection, when he made the was it Last Shot with Judge Gunn? It had like the extra layer, and it showed
The movie
he-
that won you an Emmy.
Yeah, in 2012. Yeah, so he went from like justice system work to the Emmy-winning courtroom television, and now he's teaching students in Bellingham.
What an
So, like,
inspiration.
a
you
plot
are.
twist.
Like, oh my god.
So yeah, he works. He also connects to like the policy reform through like education. He helps redesign all these programs that people learn more than just policing. You're not just
Yeah.
stopping tickets and writing
You're like
reports.
building the.
You're like educating the new minds of
rapport
the
and
criminal
everything.
justice.
I've learned a
program.
lot from this class, like
Yeah.
that I did not know.
He
about
focuses on
before.
like the stop, the arrest, the report, the all of his programs. Well, not all of his, but this program includes like the court corrections, the community partnerships, root cause thinking, and like it gives people like a wider view of what happens before and during and after someone enters the system. So like, oh my goodness. So he has like the 800-hour externship, which I'm assuming this was the right Michael McHenry. There were so many Michael McHenrys that showed up, even a baseball player. So
Yeah,
I was
I did
having
find-
a hard time finding a specific source. But like overall, this is a good, strong final example because it shows like how the policy is something that is written after the major court cases or public scandals, and it shows that people with experience need to show other people, like they need to help them along. You can't just-
Educate these
Yeah,
people.
for sure.
educate the
Yeah,
people.
for sure.
Education is such a huge role. We've figured that out. So he shows us through like the training, education, feedback, all of the ways that professionals are taught to think and learn and communicate. He does. So it's the good policy should stay clear and accountable, and it's willing to improve, which McHenry does all of that.
Yeah, McHenry, we love you. Are
Love
done?
you,
Are
our
done?
favorite
Are you
teacher.
done?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
Okay, we love you. Bye. Thank you.
Give us actually.